Every Tuesday, you can get yourself a copy of our newspaper, iDiskiTimes, for absolutely free. Every shop right in the Gauteng province, you just go there, get yourself the paper. And on Fridays, the paper will be available across the nation on our website, iDiskiTimes.co.za. It is going to be powered by World Sports Betting. iDiskiTimes.co.za. Andile Jali, where to from here? From Mamelodi Sundowns, do you go to Kaizer Chiefs? Do you go to Orlando Pirates? You posted pictures of yourself going to Cape Town. So are you going to Cape Town at Cape Town City? Or Mr. Zungu will give you a call at Amazulu. Tso Vilakazi and Junior Khanye later on in this video. Let's talk about or speculate about where to from here for Andile Jali. I think that's the best defensive midfielder in this country. We've just watched a full season without him. I'm still convinced that there's no defensive midfielder. There's no number 6 who's better than him defensively and initiating an attack passing forward. Some of these defensive midfielders are being overrated. People think that they're good, but they cannot, to even save their lives, they cannot pass a ball straight with angles just in front of them. Just pass ball straight left, straight right, or center. They cannot do that. But you guys herald them as your heroes. Andile Jali is still the best defensive midfielder in this country. So Vilakazi, where to for Jali from here?
Mr. Gio, it's a crucial time for, I would say, for a big team. Mase ngikhuluma nge-big team ke uyazi ke sengikhuluma
Up the beds.
Yeah,
up the beds.
No.
Solid Football Club.
No, sakho Champions League manje. Up the beds babonisile ukuthi bayiteam enkulu ngokuthi bangenile lapha kuthiwa azange balwe this season, azange swethwe, azange sambe so phahla lapha emathuneni sibavuse bonke abantu ba-1965. No, azange this time konke kuhambe kahle ebovu nazi sasekhona kamnandi bese ke that's where you see ukuthi do we plan for the future or we don't plan for the future. For me, Ujali can still give you 3 seasons straight. Now,
I think 1 or 2, but I get your point.
No, in our league,
I think 1 or 2.
In our league, that's why among it in our league, you can still with the midfielders. There's only one midfielder that is coming. Omlandela move with the play. The rest, So I believe with the next season can still give you, and the other season can still give you, because Angagaboni, the development in terms of getting another player that will really gonna challenge, except Umkwen. I think in Paris by Champions League, you need an experienced player like Ujali. Ujali is a leader. He did it before. And even now, Magasuka Sundowns, everyone will agree when he was playing,
sorry, just on the point that you made on the other video. Naebego, he midfielder of the season.
Yes.
So, and the other one was defender of the season.
Yes.
But somehow, and not the Rogna, he was also in the nominees for defender of the season. But somehow, when you go to next season, damn.
Because I love the game, so I sit down and check, and then when we point the coach Lopez, yes, begin point and know why these players in. But now Masengi parent generally no man. But we're starting the problem, Chinamos. If we also selected player of the season, and that same player of the season is not playing with national team, are from the club, but we're saying he must go there, then something's wrong. Mr. K, go back to my point is that Pirates they need Ujali. Ujali, we saw all this game. Ujali, the way that's why I said there's no other midfielder than Ujali. Ujali will start the ball from Lapana go goal kick. So movement that Lapana is open right attempt. If it's not a goal, the keeper will make a save or there will be a corner kick. That's how he influence in a corner in this game. And when you're going to play Champions League, I would say to you, Pirates, Charlie Oza, Landula came for a left. You need experienced players when you go there. Without experience, that's why it's very important to listen sometimes, Mr. Q. I like Urulani Kakul. And I said to Guting, this game will humble you. If you think it will humble you. He came back and said, we played well, but we lack experience. But why are you coming now and say you lack experience? Because when you've put that experience in a part, so it's something that you talk.
I tell you, the shop, so he had to learn that.
Yeah.
He had to learn that. He had to go through that to learn. And I said this after his semi-final. That's what needs to happen to him to learn. Because if he goes straight and wins the Champions League, it's another problem. I'm bigger than the game or something. He had to learn that. Mara on Uchali, let me ask you the last question before I bring in Junior. On Uchali, what could stop him from joining Pirates? Because I think gune leaf. This cloud of, and it's a similar thing to you as well. You come back, he was in Belgium, you were in Denmark. Orlando Pirates legend. You come back and you join Sundowns. He joined Sundowns too. And maybe there's a perception out there, and I think this is what Kaiser Motaung Jr. even said as well. I'll ask Junior about that statement. Saka Kaiser, no besimfuna ngati abuye Belgium. But he joined somewhere else. With football, resentment. We will never forget what you did to us. Even if when I offer 100,000 or offer 300,000, with 300,000, why should I accept your 100,000? What could stop? My last question to you: what could stop Jali from joining a Pirates? Does that have any factor?
To be honest, I don't know. But you know.
But you know.
Let me tell you this. I always have this belief yokuthi if unomntwana msenkeo and umntwana akho wacela ukuhamba ayozidlalela ngaphandle, you gave him yonke into yakho hamba ohlala ngaphandle, and if athi baba akokota la minyango, are you going to close the door for umntana akho lo ohambile wayele ngaphandle? I believe mina ukuthi makabuya ubuya la umfundise ukuthi umntana mamela la. In life you don't do 1 2 3. Ngesizulu bathi isihlahla usinyile isihlahla. So the certain things that you did, maybe mawahamba ukuthi it didn't sit well nami, and these are the reasons ukuthi I took time ukuthi ngidecide ukuthi ngikubize back la endlini, because mangicabanga what you did before uhamba, it didn't sit well. Mina emesekewo ngifuna ukuthi in football, even if it's me or who else made a mistake, it's life. We all make mistakes in life.
No, he didn't make a mistake. He went to Sundowns and he won league titles.
Yes.
And it's business as well.
Yes.
If the offer from Pirates was small, it was small.
Yeah,
if it was smaller than Sundowns, even within your case, if the offer was small from Pirates but the Sundowns was bigger, this is business. You only have 10 years to play football. I don't think he did anything wrong. That's why I'm asking, what could stop Pirates? Is it because abantu resentment violence?
Mesekewo ile nto lena yokuthi engathi angazithi it's like ngathi we controlling certain players for certain movement, because I believe mina ukuthi if we go and say it's business, I mean it's business as usual, buy and sell, it should be like that. So akufanelanga ibe nama questions ukuthi yambona so uzokufuna lokho akufune nalokho. So if that's the case, then it's going to be a problem for Uchali to go back to Pirates.
There you go, Mr. So. I know you avoided all my questions, but thank you. Let me bring in Junior. Thank you very much, Mr. So. Of course, maybe we'll see that in your book. So in your book one day, we'll get all of that information in your book. There you go. He's saying definitely. Andile Jali, Champions League, I think Tso makes a very good point. There's a point that Brian Baloyi made on Newsroom Africa. He said 50% of Kaizer Chiefs players do not belong there. They are not the good material for a Kaizer Chiefs. Now, when you think about, okay, if they were to, 50% of a squad is like 15 players out of 30. If they were to remove 15 players and bring in quality players who are material Chiefs, I would think that this is one of the players that you would bring. Although Kaizer Motaung Jr. said, the time that besimfuna simdinga abuye Belgium, he said no to us. So I think that ship has sailed. Ucabanga yena ukuthi silule isikhathi sikaJali.
Yeah, uJali had to go for before ngikhuluma ngoJali, South African finest, one of the best midfield I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
It was Mastara ambukela dlali into soccer one day. ingwenya lamfana mangambona adlala into so kama player amaningi akwazi ukudlala off the ball eSouth Africa adlala ibhola malisenyaweni le out ikwazi ukumove off the ball le out ikwazi ukuphasa forward than any attackers amaningi eSouth Africa he can score goals he's got a big heart as well if uzothatha ipenalty uthatha two step backwards okanye umela one and then we score whereby kunama expectations mhlambi ipenalty yokuwina eCupini or equalizer it's something bukela uAndile Jali 2009 badlala neSpain or 2010 he's made couple of players to look marvelous kunama player badlala uAndile boqabanga ukuthi ama player kwenye level but uAndile maka move away from them uthola ukuthi awasabi similar players ngimbukeli uPamanyisa was a something uPamanyisa was something else we need to be honest one of the best talent now Opa but without Jali was not the same Andile can cover distance Andile can defend and play Andile ayikho amathik egroundini if you want to be dirty can be dirty Andile ngimbukele kakhulu especially kuma game anjengama derby bekadlala ngathi it's a friendly game it doesn't lose the ball that defense so nkululeko just ukuphendula just easy uKaizer Mdaung junior ngimhlonipha kakhulu ngidlalile no junior Kaizer truly speaking lento ayikhuluma junior naye he knows very well ukuthi uAndile suppose bekumele enze the best thing for him unabantwana uAndile if Sundowns offer him what if Sundowns winning trophies he dominated South African football and we are born with the squad every year they compete with Champions League and there's a potential ukuthi ba win Champions League ngoba ujoin before by winner and we ask ukuthi nami ngizovela the best of me ngoba ngicompete na the best and banginike imali engathi theqaqa umndeni nami uzodla and then amanye ama team am offer lento le Sundowns am offer is going to go there angazi ngithola
it's as simple as that in football even when you are selling a player you sell a player omunye offer 5 million omunye 10 you take the 10
yes and he knew very well ukuthi futhi ngizowina something the more I win something ivele yakhuphuka and I'm going to play there first season it didn't play but I think bekulungisa attitude lapha you know Pitso Msimani umthandile bengekamsayine angamfuni I mean umthandile amlungisa ukuthi Sundowns bukela sihlala so cause the coach ne coach ne philosophy you can be so good mawungafit ku system uzoba ne but a quality player extraordinary player njengoAndile kuwonke ama system you can fit cause i-mindset phela ilungisayo so Andile mfethu manje contract iphelile even if mina i-team engimushela ukuthi ayijoin iOrlando Pirates cause Kaizer Chiefs ngimzwile junior case I think it's last month benguma-Massive Metro eRedwini sakhuluma ngayo ukuthi i-statement sakhe sithi bamfuna buye there's no different for me I mean namanje they could sign like iplay better than uJali banalo now ngisho e-midfield defensive and attacking akekho ngoba uJali makakhona in the middle uTsonga Mzwilasho you can start the ball ukwazi ukuyiqala attack i-move I finish Andile can ukwazi ukusupporta i-play whether it's noma ikuphi is got speed still he can run now so akaluzi ibhola uAndile so ku-Kaizer Chiefs uyamnida umuntu i-sensitive position there also protected these two center back wakho and ibhola kungayiwa nje epaleni so simple andlalise
you saying you must go to Pirates that's your preference
yes because of Pirates is going to play Champions League kule season Pirates did very well le qeda kuphela compared to amanye ama team after Sundowns Sundowns truly speaking shilo mina they fail if ba win i-trophy li-1 ba spending iwe kangaka especially iDStv Premier Sundowns they are the best team make no mistake but obvious last season for me they fail because kulama trophy for Sundowns if the coach azange be arrogant I love Rulani but if irrelevant yakho wa relaxisa I keep humble amamela ama advice from other people and azange be ukuthi okay lo mjita lo I don't want him anymore like it didn't make up his mind before lento Andile bathe ivelile because we win one of mhlambi Nedbank na Champions League probably who knows because we win I believe Minnesota
he was the best team in the
ngisho kanjalo but because of now kuthe mangasadlala the team looks very different and coach abaye arrogant yadlalisa lama play didn't uphume ku Nedbank uphuma ku Champions League so nkuleko truly speaking ukutshela nje straightforward Andile Jali manje makayo Pirates udlala i-Champions League ayikho player ku Pirates even now team nominary those are good players but not like Andile the standard can't match
oh yeah people and this is the most fucked up thing about South African football they are saying what's going to happen to Miguel team if you sign Andile Jali and I'm asking myself do you watch Miguel team and out of a 90-minute game how many passes does he make forward? Accurate passes, key passes, and assists does he make forward in comparison to Andile Jali?
I'm very angry ngo-Andile izinto anokuzenza off the field, but now it doesn't matter mostly. Umfana ufuna i-opportunity. Sharp leyo ngicela sibekele eqeleni. Mabangakhuluma mhlambe ngale zinto ezishiwo abanye abantu ba-trendise nento ezi-wrong. We can't take, but sengikhuluma ngeplay. Miguel team. Ungizwe kahle Nkuleko. Ibhola ngithi it's a game of opinion. I-opinion yabo. Hayiwandile kwenye level mfethu. Mawule understand kahle ngawo wonke abantu ngithi bazokhuluma into ezibhaya. Andile Jali njengoba ngitshela mfethu akusi mistake ukuthi mfana ahamba yodlala eBelgium. Abuye if you play for both teams, Orlando Pirates and Sundowns did the same. Uperform easy, so can tell. You can't perform with Pirates, can't perform with Sundowns. Both teams. Ama expectation sharp, ama team ama cool, but Pirates and Sundowns was fun. Ukhumbula Andile beka set standards, so makafika bekuna expectations. Afika wayenze lawo. Kuze kube more. Awine even in the middle of the season, their season. Awine Champions League, abawinele Nkuleko ngiyaxolisa mfethu. Umiguel team usesekudeni. I think even him is learning from Andile. Uyageleza mabangambuza personal abe honest singamameli vibe man hype I mean to say yeah singamameli hype man please yeah ugood umjita make no mistake kule class lakhe manje akunamuntu abacompete naye nomnare bagrand lapha but ayo Andile ngeke ukwandile kwenye level mfethu Andile Jali njengoba ngitshela ngithi mina was wishing Kaizer Chiefs ngabe idala imovile bekumele ngabe Kuleko ibuya kwenye season la season thatha Andile umbeke la mfethu ubeke thathwa boyizoqoqeka midfield and then bekuzoba nama-option ukuthi uthola abantu bekazokunika i-direction Andile ukuthi who you must sign akalahla ibhola siyadlala and makuthiwa kwekora he can defend benizoyi-own play yonke igame benizoyi-dominate so for me Pirates must sign Andile but ukumsayina kumele bazodlala definitely is gonna play, he's not gonna sit on the bench. Hayi ngempi Andile kwenye level izoziprova so Pirates must sign Andile sure.
Alright, ndaba ithethwa ndlondlo Makehleni Makaula, Tabang Munare, Miguel team. Orlando Pirates have signed quite a few midfielders recently, and some of them are not given a sniff. I think Makehleni Makaula was the second best midfielder after Andile Jali, in my opinion. He was the second best defensive midfielder in the time that he was spending at Amazulu, and he's nowhere to be seen at Pirates as well. Hopefully, Pirates can sort that out to have so many players in the same position. iDiskiTV, Diski Times, World Sports Betting. Thank you for watching us.